And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG College Football here, powered by the good folks at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, that combine traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're bringing you the latest in the world of college football. Week number 4 here in the world of college football. We'll also have a couple of gamers playing the EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes as we come to you here from Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. All right, we're coming inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG College Football, and, of course, ISG Basketball later in the week. It's good to be here middle of the week as we get set here. College football, 3 ranked games going on this weekend, a couple down in the SEC, one out in the Big 12, and, of course, got one featuring a couple of Big 10 teams as well. We'll talk about all of that as we come to you here from the good folks at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. ISG Football, ISG College Football, and ISG Basketball. We're powered by this beautiful store here, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, and they are the guys that literally invented deep dish pizza in 1943. Shout out to the good folks here. We got musical bingo here going on tonight, a large crowd here having some fun. And also shout out to the fall cookie deal that's going on for the young kids here in the area. The last day here, being able to decorate the cookies here during the fall. Uno Pizzeria and Grill, drawing their identity and inspiration from their origins there in the Chicago. Over 100 locations in some 20 states. They also serve more than pizza, folks. Pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. They also have craft beers, great cocktails, and of course, for your health nuts, vegetarian dishes. Shout out to Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the co-hosts for the day. There they are to the left of me. You know that young, handsome young man right there. He is Jarrett Guarantano. He's a guaranteed win, folks. He's a walking bucket as well. A former quarterback, University of Tennessee, Volunteers, also played in the NFL, the Broncos and Cardinals, and the UFL, San Antonio Broncos. Green 80. Green 80. Easy, easy. Kill, kill, kill. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Roger. Liz. On 2. Wednesday. I got to hope. Bring up the leg, too. Said, hut. Talk to us, JT.
I'm trying to figure out why that's one of your better ones. I'm gonna blame it on the milkshake, though. I think the milkshake got you going today.
the sugar rush.
It got you going. That Uno's Pizzeria milkshake got you going. I love it.
So you like that one? That one's pretty good.
That one was. Listen, that was a 10 out of 10. I like this too. Signal and fade. I like that.
That is the fade. That's right. See, I love this guy. He knows. And he got the post on the slant right there, and the fade right there. Absolutely, man. Of course, we all know that's strong. Well, that's strong. Exactly. What did y'all use for weak? I'm trying to think. I think we did like that for a week or something like that.
Weak was either
or maybe down like this, but strong was up here. Maybe that was weak.
Yep, just like that.
Yep.
I'm working my shoulders. I'm banged up from all the hits. Right here.
You played a lot longer than I did. There's a pretty face to the right of us, Alex Sims, former sportscaster WSYR in Syracuse, currently working at NESN for the Indoor Football League team there on NESN Nation. What up, Alex Sims?
What up?
You ready to go? I'm good. I'm good.
That milkshake's looking real good right now. Why? Where's mine?
Chocolate chip. Hey, I'll tell you what. You come down here to the city, and I'm not talking about Syracuse because you're like miles away. You're like 4 hours away. You come down here to the city, we got you.
Like years away.
Like
you guys
Buzz Lightyear away.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for mentioning that. I know. Appreciate that.
You ready to get this thing started and talk some college football back in your wheelhouse?
Go.
The former Heisman voter you are?
That's right.
All right, let's do it. All right, let's take a look at the rundown here as we come to you here from Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. ISG College Football here, week number 4 in college football. Number 22, Auburn at Oklahoma. Big showdown there on the prairie in Norman, Oklahoma. Former quarterback at Oklahoma faces off against his old team. We'll talk about that. In the SEC and the ACC, Florida at Miami. It's a Sunshine State showdown. We'll talk about that. Speaking of the SEC, Brian Kelly, epic rant at the media, specifically one reporter. Boy, he learned a lesson there. I know Mike Cobble. We'll talk about that. He also apologized as well, but you got to hear the rant from Brian Kelly after that win against the Gators down in Baton Rouge. Dabo Sweetie he had some things to say about Clemson. He's tired of all the Clemson fans, crowing and hemming and hawing. He says, you know what, you can send me on my way if you want to. I don't know if they want to do that. Not with 9 conference championships and 4 championship game appearances there. We'll talk about Dabo Swinney. UCLA and Virginia Tech fire their head coaches, Deshaun Foster and Brent Pry as well. We'll talk about that. And there's a new celebration, folks, taking over college football. Shout out to Metro Boomin. Great song. Love the Cellys as well. Wham in a Circle. We're going to show you. I'm going to do my best to show you what it looks like a 48-year-old man trying to show these young kids what's going on. All right, let's take a look at the rules here, guys. We got a couple of players playing for cash prizes. Yay! Sports College Football 26 playing that game there. It's on a Heisman Road competitive game style. Head-to-head current rosters, all 136 FBS teams, Division I teams are available. 4-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets $40. The runner-up runs about this piece with $10. You win 4 straight weeks. You do get a zip chair, and it does get progressively harder as you go on. Shout out to the folks at Zip Chair. Check them out, zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They also make office furniture, gaming desks, gaming chairs, you name it. Also stools. They got it all, sofas. They got all the NFL teams, Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, MLS, also all the custom pieces if you want those, and NCAA and colleges as well. Shout out to Tina Altadonna. She's the marketing lady for ZipChair. Been rocking with us for about 5 to 6 years. Check them out online. They're located in Strong Island, zipchair.com. Also, the winner does get an official ISG t-shirt. If you want to get one as well, $29. You can get them online at our shop, theisgshow.com/shop. How about the matchup here? It's all about these 2 young men who's playing today. Auburn and Oklahoma, the big game on the slate. Kind of a hard choice this weekend. We think this is the biggest game. Got to roll with the SEC if all things are equal and even. OG2K, a current King of the Hill, playing with Auburn. JustZyrell playing with Boomer Sooner. Quick profile of these 2 young men. We'll start with the challenger. He is Zyrell. Can he kick it? Of course he can. Zyrell Revels from Columbus, Ohio. 24 years of age, works for the Columbus Crew, stadium operations, and they were named the best ops team there in Major League Soccer just a year ago. So shout out to Zyrell Revels playing there. He's playing, of course, with Oklahoma, but he works for the Columbus Crew. And our King of the Hill, OG2K, playing with Auburn. Nicholas Sirianni, no relation to the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Nick Sirianni from Buffalo, New York, Western New York, age 19 as a college student, a 2-time ISG college football champion, and a 10-time ISG Madden champ. So he's got the belt. He's wrecking shop and running both sides here, football and college football with the NFL and the CFP. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the standings here before we get started and get our picks. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Mollipop taking the world by Sweet Storm folks with their pink bag promise. You got to understand, you see their pink bag in your local grocery stores, you're getting high quality produce. Got some 20 different varieties of grapes there, guys. Also, online, they got the pressed juice. So shout out to the good folks at Mollipop Grapes. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Sweet record there by old Ridley, 5-0. Alex Sims, Jarrett Guarantano, fighting for second place. Just a game back. Let's go ahead and bring them in. They're right on my heels. Let's go ahead and talk to Alex first. Alex, who you got? You got War Eagle or you got Boomer?
So, if we're talking player and not team, I'm going with OG2K. I learned my lesson the first week. No one can beat that guy, so I'm going with him. But I'll get to this later. I am going to go with Oklahoma and give them the edge at home. So, but I'm going with OG2K.
Rolling with Auburn, being played by OG2K. JG, you know about this conference very well. Intimate knowledge of the SEC. Who you rolling with? You got Auburn or you got Oklahoma?
Luckily, I know a lot about the SEC. But even more so, I know about OG2K. So I'm going OG2K today from prior knowledge, obviously. If I'm a betting man and I'm crazy man, I'm going OG. If I'm absolutely insane, I would go with anybody that's going against them. But today, OG, IRL, Oklahoma.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think they're gonna be able to win handily this
Auburn,
week.
very good on the outside. Got some really good receivers. Jackson Darnold used to play at Oklahoma. We're going to talk about that. This game's on the prairie, right, guys? About 85,000, low 80s there in Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner, man. Going to see the Chuck Wagon come out. Give me Zyrell. I got an upset. I think Boomer gets it done in real life and here on NESN Nation Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network for EA Sports College Football 26. Give me Zyrell because he can kick it. It's that simple. So I'm going with JustZyrell playing with Oklahoma, guys. So let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. Good luck, JustZyrell. Let's do it. Playing with Oklahoma and our current king of the hill. One loss, folks, in like 7 months. There is OG2K playing with Auburn and War Eagle. Good luck, guys. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. May the best man win. Let's do it. All right, that pregame show brought to our good friends at Golf Zone Social, folks. 3 locations, one in Brooklyn and also West Knock and Scarsdale. A sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays, 15 bays, and 1 huge VIP suite. Got the simulators and the suites there. It's where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games, a meeting unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 games, folks. It's also a true experience. It's more than just a golf place, folks. It's a bar, it's a sports bar, it's a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out. Golf Zone Social online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, we're back here inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey. To the right of me, got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee Volunteers starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL, the Broncos and Cardinals. Alex Sims was former sports reporter and sportscaster, WSYR up in Syracuse. Currently works for NESN. NESN Nation's the silent reporter for the Indoor Football League's Massachusetts team up there. Middle of the screen, guys. We're talking the latest in the world of college football. They're playing a game here, folks. Cash and prizes on the line here. Middle of the screen is our current champion. He's our king of the hill. OG2K playing with Auburn. They are in white. Bottom of the screen, the challenger, JustZyrell playing with Oklahoma. They're the home team. They are in the dark gray, I guess we can call that, like a charcoal color there. He's on defense right now. So he's the challenger against our king of the hill. All right, let's talk about this game, guys. Auburn and Oklahoma. Number 22, War Eagle Tigers at number 11, Oklahoma. Jackson Darnold, of course, was the starting quarterback last year. Ballyhood, great 5-star quarterback there. A lot of talent at Oklahoma. Didn't really get it done last year. They had a lot of slip-ups. Only 2 conference wins for the Sooners. One of them was at Auburn against Auburn. Now he's on the other side playing with Auburn. So you look at the Tigers coming off a huge win against Baylor, now ranked in the country. Brent Venables still at Oklahoma. He said a lot of nice things about Jackson Arnold. Got to wonder what the crowd is going to be like there in Norman. JJ, your thoughts here. Very intriguing matchup with their former QB and the other coach on the other side. How do you think this thing plays out?
Very intriguing. I mean, the amount of storylines that we have here with the Jackson Arnold coming home, and obviously we know and remember how he played last year and years past. Wasn't too much to brag about, wasn't too much to look at, but he's playing some of his best football of his career this year. Me personally, I look at this matchup and I see Auburn, Oklahoma, 2 ranked teams. Oklahoma's playing red hot right now. I'm going to go Oklahoma based off the fact on how they looked versus Michigan and how that crowd was involved. I think Oklahoma's defense is as good as it's most likely ever been. Venables has the defense going really well, and Arbuckle right there alongside Mateer. Arbuckle's OC alongside John Mateer. They had that offense throwing the ball around. Run game looks really well. Mateer's making plays with his feet as well. I'm going Oklahoma. I think it'll be a double-digit win at home for them. Yeah,
nice.
I think 10 plus. I think 10 plus.
Okay, I think I'm feeling you there, Alex. Oklahoma has the better QB, right? John Mateer right now, Heisman odds. He's got the lowest odds right now to win the Heisman. So a lot of people love what he's doing there. Came over from Wazoo, off the Palouse. From Washington State down to Norman. Who do you like in this ball game? Saturday afternoon, ABC, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I'm going Oklahoma. I'm giving them the edge at home, all because of John Mateer. Really going off of what JG just was talking about, Mateer has been playing lights out. He's been completing 68% of his pass attempts, which obviously, as we know, the quarterback is the backbone of any team. And I just think that, you know, how they played against Michigan this past week. They're ready for this challenge. They're both unbeaten, so it's going to be a big battle between the two. But I definitely think that Oklahoma is going to get the edge there and win this one.
JJ, what needs to happen for Auburn to keep this game close and maybe pull out an upset? How does the game have to go and play out for War Eagle?
You mentioned it before. I think that they have to win on the perimeter. Jackson has to be able to spit the ball out to the receivers, and the receivers have to be able to make plays. Oklahoma does have some younger DBs on the field. At times, they do play a lot of freshmen. They do play a lot of underclassmen. If they can somewhat expose them and be able to have a really good pass game and keep the game close, then they have an opportunity. Jackson has to play lights out, though. No turnovers, can't take a lot of sacks. I'm telling you, that Oklahoma defense is very stingy. So we'll see. I hope they're up for the test, and I think that those wide receivers on Auburn are real deal. They're really good football players.
All right, we're going to see Saturday afternoon there on the prairie, man. Oklahoma hosting number 22 Auburn, 3:30 p.m. Kick, like we said, Eastern time. There, you can see that game on ABC, so it should be a pretty good game there. Auburn at Oklahoma. Good game right now going on. EA Sports College Football 26. Our King of the Hill just scored with Auburn. He's got a 7-0 lead. Here comes the challenger near midfield, driving now in OG2K's territory. JustZyrell playing with Oklahoma. They're wearing those throwbacks there, or the alternate uniforms, the gray and the maroon there. Actually, it's going to be a maroon out, too, guys, at Oklahoma for this game. In real life Saturday between Auburn and Oklahoma, so keep an eye on that. I think that's a pretty good scene as well. You see the whiteouts, but a maroon out going to be pretty sweet for Oklahoma. All right, guys, that first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Look at it in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks, folks. The libations are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday, and folks, they got the awesome outfits and costumes as well, man. The hats and everything. It's a great show. DJs on the weekends as well. Lat nights on the weekends too. They also got the beautiful patio. Like I said, great vibes there. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, the Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. All right, welcome back here to ISG College Football. Here we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. To the right of me, got my folks with me, man. Jarrett Guarantano with the hat on backwards from University of Tennessee, volunteer starting quarterback, also played in the NFL with the Broncos and the Cardinals. To the right of him, Alex Sims, that pretty face, used to work up in Syracuse, the Cuse. I guess we'd call it upstate New York. We're going to call it, I know she hates it, but it's upstate. Anything outside the Bronx is considered upstate.
It's central.
That's upstate.
Central.
Upstate. Yeah, it's upstate.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It takes 4 hours to get there, Alex.
Oh my God. I'm not in the mountains.
Upstate.
I'm not in the mountains.
Not in the Adirondacks or whatever it's called.
I'm not in the Adirondacks. I'm in Central, okay?
All right.
Well, we'll have a geography lesson after this.
We will. Well, she currently sideline reporter for the Indoor Football League team, the Massachusetts Pirates there in Lowell, Massachusetts. The bottom left-hand corner of the screen, OJ2K, our current King of the Hill. While we're talking the latest in the world of college football, got a couple of players, gamers playing for cash and prizes. We're the only show, folks, that combine traditional sports and sports talk with gaming at the exact same time. OG2K playing with Auburn. To the right of him, JustZyrell playing with Oklahoma. We got a touchdown, another one here. Auburn opening up got a touchdown lead here, 14-7 with that PAT. It's good. All right, back to the college football topics, guys. Another SEC team, Florida, off to a slow start, 1-2. Lost their home game to South Florida 2 weeks ago, and then got beat by LSU again last week. Miami, number 4 in the country, looking really good. Canes are dynamite, as the song says. 4-0. Well, not 4-0, but 3-0. Beat Notre Dame. I guess I'm trying to give them a win before they get it. So, JG, you look at Florida. Billy Napier, once again, on the hot seat. DJ Lagway was at 5 picks last week against LSU. You look at Miami, Carson Beck, another strong performance against South Florida. They blew them out while the Florida Gators struggled and lost to them. Mario Cristobal, probably his best team he's had there at Miami. He's got some SEC roots. He's been around. And Miami's a double-digit favorite here. JG, does Florida have any chance? How do they win this game down in South Florida?
I think I would take, if I'm a betting man, I would take Florida with the points.
With the points.
Gotcha. If you watched last week, Florida LSU, if Lagway doesn't throw those 5 picks and he plays somewhat more conservative, I believe that Florida wins that game. LSU, I don't know if LSU's that good or Florida didn't play as well, but that game was a super close game. I think this one on Saturday is going to be a super close one as well. I don't think Florida's going to lay down, and I don't think Lagway's going to play as bad as he has. Do I think Miami's for real? Absolutely, but it's a little different. You know how rivalry games, especially in-state games, go. I think Lagway plays better. Huge Carson Beck fan. I think Miami has the best all-around team that they have had since Cristobal has been the Miami head coach. Super excited to see that their offensive line, defensive line play. but we're going to see a lot of really good skill positions, and I think that this one's going to be a lot closer than people expect.
All right. Alex, we saw what Florida did, those 5 picks. That was brutal there. But Miami, they've been putting it on. Like I said, Florida lost to South Florida. LSU, and they lost to LSU as well. Miami put a beat down, mollywopped the USF Bulls. This game's in Miami. They're looking really good. How about the crowds there at Hard Rock Stadium showing up for the Canes, too? How does Florida keep this close? There's a part of me that says they can, but I don't know, man. Florida looks like if they can't beat you 17-14 or 13-10, I don't think they have a shot.
You know, this game actually means a lot more for Florida for the sole purpose that they have a tougher schedule in the second half of the season. So
yeah, they play like 8 or 9 ranked teams this year. It's crazy.
Yeah, so like they need this win more than Miami. My second thought is
just because you need it don't mean you're gonna get it.
Right, 100%. My second thought is it's a rivalry game, right? And I swear, like, even if I've covered a gazillion rivalry games, even in the majority of the better teams don't necessarily win because you really put all your heart and soul into these games. It means something different to these players, right? So really anything can happen in this game. But the way that they completely dismantled the Bulls last week, the Gators are next in line. I mean, I don't see Florida taking this one. But again, it's a rivalry game and anything can happen. But the way Miami's been playing, Carson Beck is 2-0 as a starter against the Gators. So obviously with those stats, he
could have lost last year if Lagway didn't get hurt.
Huh?
They could have lost to Florida last year if Lagway didn't get hurt. That's the game he got hurt.
Yeah, right. No, but you know, I think I don't see it happening. I think Miami's going to win this.
10 seconds. You think Napier's done? If they get blown out, you think he doesn't survive?
The way the season's going, with already 2 coaches gone and fired, I mean, we're kind of on for as long as I've been covering sports, like, I feel like this is the earliest there's been firings ever in a season. I mean, but they'll probably go with the trend, and yeah, I think he is done.
Well, I'll tell you what, that buyout's not going to be cheap, man. You're looking at, 8 figures there on the buyout for Bill and Napier. But, you know, it's the University of Florida. They got money down there in Gainesville. And speaking of money right now, OG2K has been money. Our current King of the Hill, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, playing with Auburn. He's on defense now. JustZyrell playing with Oklahoma. He's on offense. Needs a score here. Actually, it's Auburn with the ball again. Right now, they're in the third quarter. I think a touchdown here might be difficult to come back from. That second quarter brought to our good friends at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. 2 locations, one in Staten Island, Shaolin, that's what the kids like to call it, and also Brooklyn. Best wings, beer, and burgers that you'll find. Food and Wine Magazine said it's one of the top 5 wing joints in America. They're open daily, 11:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Live music, DJs, trivia night, got all the sports on the TVs there. Dozens of televisions at the Kettle Black Bar. You can check them out online, kettleblackbar.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3, drawing their identity and inspiration from their origins there in Chicago. They invented deep dish pizza in 1943. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Guys, we're the only show to talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of college football, while a couple of gamers are playing EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen is OG2K, is our current King of the Hill. He's on offense with Auburn and a 2-score lead here. Touchdown here probably just might put it away. JustZyrell, bottom right-hand corner, he is the challenger and trailing. All right, back to the college football topics, guys. How about Brian Kelly? I had a big win over LSU this past weekend, just 120-10. Now, you look at it offensively, they haven't really looked very, very well. Big win over Clemson, also in-state rival La Tech. They're only averaging 20 points a game. Have probably the best quarterback in the country, at least coming back with Garrett Nussmeier. All of that starting experience that he has. After the game, after a tough win over Florida where they won 20-10, he was asked, what is he seeing with this offense? Take a listen to Brian Kelly and his rant.
Stop. Really? Is that the first question? We won the game 20-10. Try another question. What do you want me to tell you? I just laid it out for you. We played the game to win the game. We played the game to win the game.
All right. How about third down then? What is going on with third down?
It's one game. Last game, we were great on third down. You're looking at this from the wrong perspective. LSU won the football game. Won the game. I don't know what you want from me. What do you want? You want us to win 70-0 against Florida to keep you happy?
No, I think people want to know why you can't run the ball, quite honestly.
We can run the ball. Did you see the last play of the game? That's all you need. You just need one. There's a ridiculous questions. And I'm getting tired of it. That football team just worked their tail off to get an SEC win, and you want to know what's wrong. You know what? You're spoiled. You're spoiled. This team is 17-1 at night. 17-1. Give them some respect. How about that? Give them some respect instead of micro-analyzing every little thing. This is ridiculous. For a group of seasoned reporters, that kind of question is so out of line.
All right, JG, an epic rant there by Brian Kelly. Tell the reporter, just spoiled, and he was talking to Michael Cobble, who's the sports director down there of the local affiliate in Baton Rouge. I actually know him from my days in Jackson, Mississippi, some 20 years ago. Michael's still doing a great job there. Now, look, Brian Kelly, he did apologize a day later, actually a couple days later. So good for Brian Kelly to take ownership of that. But, hey, in passionate defense of his team, here's what I would tell Michael. Wrong time to ask that question. You got to get a lot kind of work in with that. You got to, like double scotch, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of work your way in with the double jump, the jump rope there. But the thing is, like, he's not wrong, just the wrong timing on that question. Your thoughts here, JG, with Brian Kelly, with the our rant there, calling the media spoiled.
Yeah, people don't realize how tough it is to win. I think that's what it is. And we're looking at LSU's rank, and do they justly deserve their ranking this early? I don't know. Have they been playing like their rank? I don't think so. But a win is a win, and especially against an SEC opponent. Like, of course, we saw USF beat Florida, so that everybody's like, oh wow, LSU's going to blow them out. That's just not how it works in conference, and that's not how it works in a rivalry game. You guys saw the clips of Florida and LSU pregame of them getting after it. They were literally fighting. Like, these type of games mean a lot to the players, and it's not going to be those type of games that just Florida lays down, right? They have a lot of really good athletes, probably a bunch of draft picks on their team, regardless of their record, talent-wise. Maybe they just might not be good together, or might be coaching, whatever it is, but they have really talented players. That's basically what Brian Kelly's saying. He's like, we're here to win games, right? And if we're sitting there and we're playing really good defense, we're not going to sit there and just throw the ball around a lot and try to throw for 500 yards. We're going to continue playing good defense, go a little bit more conservative on offense, try to move the ball, field goals and points as much as we can, and hold the ball. Media wants points, and the media wants all the flash and glamour, but winning games in the SEC, you got to be able to run the ball, you got to be able to sustain the clock and do all the little things.
Alex, as a former, you're still currently a journalist and a reporter, would you agree it was the timing on that? You got to understand where they're coming from, what just happened and transpired in the game. He just told you, we played well. This was the kind of game, defense, all that stuff. And the first question is, oh, Brian, your offense sucks. I get it. Still the wrong response by Brian, but for the reporter, work your way in, let this thing simmer down. You can ask that question maybe, 3 or 4 or 5 questions in. And then also it's how you sort of couch the question. Maybe lead him a little bit. Well, you shouldn't lead him about it, but maybe ask a different question. I would have probably asked it like this, Alex. Basically, what are you going to do in the future to get, more out of your offense? Because, in the future, you're going to need more from your offense.
Yeah. And, as a journalist, I get it. Coaches deal with frustrating questions all the time from the media. 100%. Like, and going off what JG talked about, a win's a win. Yeah. College football is hard, man. I covered it for years on end. I never played it, but there's times where your team isn't playing well, but you still you win, right? And that counts for something, right? And yes, I am on Kelly's side where the reporter shouldn't have asked that question right off the bat. I think they should have started off with something positive, They just won the game. But I think that question needed to be asked because it was true.
Absolutely.
Their offense wasn't great, right? And they're ranked in the top 10. So yes, of course we want to know why your offense is struggling. Okay. So, but I 100% would not start with that. You gotta, butter him up a little bit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But he did do the right thing in the end and apologize the next day. But the kid was just trying to do his job. That's all. We're literally just trying to do our job. We're trying to get sound bites for, we're relaying all this info to the general public. We gotta know these answers.
We're literally a conduit for to the fans, so an extension of the fans as well. Right. So I think I think he learned from this. It's great that Brian sort of apologized, but I think Michael would probably like to take that back too as well and ask that question a little later. But he's not wrong because this offense is averaging literally 20 points a game. That's not a lot for the number 3 ranked team in the country with those weapons on offense and that quarterback pulling the trigger. All right, let's get to the next topic. The next coach. The Madden game, the college football game, it's over. Our King of the Hill does win. Auburn wins it 21-7 here in the EA Sports College Football 26. How about Dabo Swinney? Of course, they've been struggling as well. 1-2 out the gate. The one win was against Troy, a team that they struggled with and trailed for a good portion of that game. Did finally score the last 27 points, so they were down like 16-0 or 16-3. Came back and won that game, but they've got a loss against against LSU and also Georgia Tech. Of course, people starting to put a little fire under the feet of Dabo Swinney. He had a little epic rant this week when he was talking about Clemson fans and them being spoiled. Listen to Dabo Swinney, who basically said, "You want to send me on my way? Here's where I'll go." Here's Dabo. Take a listen.
Hey, listen, I mean, if Clemson's tired of winning, they can send me on my way, but I'm going to go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Hell, I'm 55. I got a long way to go. Y'all going to have to deal with me for a while. I got a long way to go. I'm just getting going. I'm just now good enough to be a head coach. I'm just now figuring it out. So we'll be around a while. Let's hang in there. Hey,
all right there, Alex. So Dabo was basically like, hey, you can send me on my way, but I tell you what, I ain't going to the beach. I will go coach somewhere else. I'm 55. I'm still a young man. Alex, I love this from Dabo defending his program. It's a team, a program that's won 9 conference championships, right? They've been to 4 national championships games, right? And won 2 of them. I mean, what's the problem here? He is right, man. It is. But also, like the words of Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately?
What's that song? I'm going to go with another song. All I do is win-win, but not this year for them.
1 and 2.
They're 1 and 2. They entered the season with the highest preseason ranking since I think it was 2022. A lot thanks to Cade Klubnik returning.
4-year starter.
Yeah, right. And so far they're off to a 1-2 start. The worst, I think this is the first 1-2 start since 2014, I think it is. You know, I think you have to look at the bigger picture here and not just a season. One, it's still early. I think people need to chill. They've only played 3 games. But they're about to get blown out this weekend against Syracuse.
The Qs. The Qs.
I'm actually really nervous about that game because Clemson's 10-1 against the Orange since joining the ACC in 2013. But the bigger picture here is since he's been the head coach, Dabo has continued to lead a winning program. 10
wins every year except 1, and the worst year they've had, they won 9.
Correct. And like you said, they competed in the college football playoffs 7 of the last 10 years.
Yep.
So, I mean, you got to look at a bigger picture. Look, if they fire him, which one would be crazy talk,
right?
He's going to get a job in 2 seconds. Like, the guy is a football genius. So I don't think he's concerned. I think that's just like a topic that everyone, all of a sudden, Clemson fans are, up in arms because they're 1 and 2 right now. Again, it's an early season. I think they come back from this Probably not this weekend. No.
JG, are the Clemson Tiger fans tired of winning? That's what Dabo said. You guys are tired of winning.
Oh, they looked out so bad that they get an easy win this weekend. It's insane.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just messing. I don't think Dabo would hit on this topic. This is a lot of fire coming from Dabo. I don't think he would hit on this topic if he wasn't feeling some sort of pressure or he wasn't feeling something.
He said he doesn't listen to the media, but he was getting a lot of almost like Bible verses, or we're praying for you. And that's when he's like, oh, what's going on here? And he realized, okay, there's a lot of chatter out there.
There's some, yeah. And listen, you feel it, right? You don't got to listen to anything, but you feel it by the way that fans are acting, by the way that people are acting.
Walls are closing in.
Oh, you feel like it's not anything to do. You don't got to listen to the podcasts or the radio shows, but it's just a feeling. The analysts, you just feel the different talk going around. And obviously, if you start 1 and 2, you know that they're talking. Do I think that they should fire him or do anything as such? Anything near that? No, not even close.
No, nothing that drastic, right?
He's revived that Clemson program. He's a staple for it. He's on their Mount Rushmore in that university. He's done everything. The amount of money that he's bought in for that university for winning in that football program, astronomical. Would he get a job anywhere? I mean, realistically, most likely anywhere. Yes, not just anywhere. Of course, you got coaches everywhere. Alabama, Oregon, there's really good coaches everywhere. But would he get a job instantly? Yes. Do I think he's really worried? No, but it worries me that he was so adamant about this subject. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if it was really
he spent about 3 minutes on it.
If it was just like something on his shoulder, just a little dirt off his shoulder, like it would have just been quick snap in a hurry. But he was adamant and serious and was like, go ahead, do it. And I was like, whoa, he doesn't ever act like that, right?
Right.
So it was a little bit out of the norm.
There was.
So I think they'll still probably win 9 games this year.
Of course. Exactly.
We'll see how, so it's still early.
Yeah.
They can't let go of Dabo. Dabo's a staple.
And they lost a couple last year and still went on to win the ACC. So, look, I still think they're the best team in the SEC or ACC, or at least top 2. It's them in Florida State likely. Well, can't forget about Miami as well. It might be different this year. They could win. They could lose 4 or 5 games, JG, depending on who they draw and things of that nature. We do know they'll be 2-2 after this week. But I would love for your Cuse, Alex, to take down Clemson. We'll keep an eye on Dabo. You can send me on my way. I don't know if you want to go anywhere, Dabo.
Hey, Stephen Jelly looked really good last week.
Who did they play?
All right. You know what? Listen. Listen. Hey, listen. Just because they played a weak team doesn't mean anything, all right?
Right.
This is going to be, when they beat Clemson, we'll talk, all right?
Get right game. Speaking of get right, these 2 programs need to get right. Guys, we got about 10 minutes left in the show. UCLA and Virginia Tech. UCLA firing their head coach, Deshaun Foster, an alum there. Really, a year and 3 games. Went 5-7 last year, 0-3 this year, so 5-10 overall. Got Nico Iamaleava from the University of Tennessee. They can't score. They can't stop a nosebleed. A lot of issues out there. Sparse crowds at the Rose Bowl as well. And also Brent Fry as well at Virginia Tech. He's fired as well. They were 0-3. So both of these guys 0-3. I believe he was there 4 years, under 500 at VOD Tech. JG, which one is the better job right now? What's more attractive, UCLA or VOD Tech?
I would go Virginia Tech with this.
I agree.
Historically, I don't know. I just feel like Virginia Tech right now is in a better situation than UCLA. Obviously, UCLA has Nico, who I still think is a very good football player. I just don't think that they're as an attractive site for recruits. Of course, you sit there and say LA, but you have USC. You got a lot of schools in that West Coast that are really playing good football right now outside of UCLA. Is there going to be a lot of coaches that are up for those jobs that are really good coaches? Absolutely. For instance, Alex Golesh is one. People had rumors. I don't think he would ever do it, but if South Carolina doesn't play good football, Shane Beamer might be right back at Virginia.
That's the name.
That would be super cool to see. And then you got Ben Arbuckle at Oklahoma, their offensive coordinator. Those 3 guys I can imagine surfacing at these 2 schools.
I got another name for you. Was at Tennessee right before you got there. Butch Jones. Was at Cincinnati with the AD at VOD Tech. They were together at Cincinnati.
I saw some Butch Jones rumblings. And who is Ohio State's defensive coordinator that I love so much? Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia, yep.
I don't think that Matt would go to any of these schools. I think Matt would be more of a candidate out of Florida, per se, if that was to happen. But these two schools are really nice options, really good options, and I can imagine them making a coaching upgrade this offseason.
Alex, what's the better school right now? UCLA, the Bruins, or the Hokies?
No, I would agree. It's Virginia Tech for sure. Yeah, I just think you guys just addressed all the reasons why. But going off of this whole thing, I just feel like it's so rare to see coaches let go this early in the season. But these teams, starting 0-3, this is Division I college ball. I feel like I'm impressed with how these teams acted, or these schools acted swiftly on this matter, and are taking action quickly and trying to find coaches that are gonna revive these programs. And Dabo might be available after. No, he's not going anywhere. But yeah, no, I think Virginia Tech for sure.
UCLA is tricky, man. They've had some success out there. Probably the best setting in all of college football with the Rose Bowl. Beautiful setting. The San Gabriel Mountains. We all know about that. I don't know why they've never really had sustained success out there. Fertile recruiting ground. Just great area. I just don't know. I know it's a basketball school, but come on. I mean, they got to be better than this. If Kentucky can be decent at football, or Vanderbilt, or some of these other basketball schools, or Kansas, UCLA can be good at football too. It's disappointing, but we'll see about Deshaun Foster. I thought he was head over his heels, man. That Big Ten Media Day last year, that was kind of rough. His opening press conference, I felt bad for him, dude. I really did. And Brent Fry, I think they won one close game in his tenure there. In a game that was close, they were 1-13 in one-score games or something like that. So struggled there for Vi Tech. Go ahead. Jay?
I just don't see UCLA as a Big Ten school. That's where I don't see a lot of their success coming from in the future, right? There's the makeup of the type of recruit and the type of team that they build at UCLA. That's not Big Ten-ish. That's more Big 12-ish, I would feel. That's why these conferences are a little tricky, right? Right. Virginia Tech's in that ACC. I can see them having more success faster than UCLA having to transform their whole roster, right? It's just different.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, the EA Sports college football game is over. We got about 6 minutes left in the show. The third quarter, we forgot to get the read in. The third quarter was brought to you by our good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, all that good stuff, man. Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rubbed and sauce. Got the grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. They're open every day of the week except Mondays, Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's a great time out there, man. On a Sunday, man, the day party, R&B night, man. Shout out to the folks at Chubby's, man. We'll be there next week. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here on NESN HNL Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. Man, we're the only show to talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Got Jarrett, Guarantano, Alex Sims here. The EA Sports College Football game is over, but we still have one more topic to talk about here in the world of college football. Week 4 here, 3 ranked matchups here. But I want to get this in, guys, before we get out of here. It's all the rage, man. Look at this. The celebrations that are going on, not only in the NFL, but it's taking over and taking the world of college football by storm. It's Metro Boomin and that song, Take Me Through There. Girl, you want to wham in a circle? Come on, let's do it, guys. In a circle. Wham in a circle. Come on, Alex. Wham in a circle. Wham in a circle, Alex. Come on. Come on.
You got to throw it, Larry. Throw it. That's crazy.
Oh, man. You don't want to see me doing that.
Oh, you got to... Kev, you got to make that into a GIF right there. You got to make it into a GIF. You gotta
Alex, can you wham in a circle? Come on.
I can't do that.
One time. One time. Come on. One time. Just come. Come on, Alex. One time. Don't leave me out here hanging.
He's showing off the biceps.
I'll do it. I
come
on.
He's showing off the biceps.
What about you, JG?
That's the reason why he's doing it over and over again.
JG's like a bobblehead.
I'm back and forth. They're throwing it.
JG.
They're throwing at them.
my
Alex, just
God.
one time. Give me a whip, man. Girl wham in a circle. Come on.
Let me get.
Wait, There we
It's
go.
like that's a ballerina or
I know, I
pageant
feel
girl.
like
It's
that was like a very graceful, like, I don't know. I can't dance.
I'm in a circle,
I'm
man.
a
Come on.
ballerina. I swear it's getting to a point. He just wants to show off his muscles.
No, I
He's
don't
doing
have
the
those.
biceps.
No, stop it. Cut it out. There's no biceps.
He wears the tight shirts for a reason.
This is not tight. I'm a natural medium. It is a medium, but whatever.
It's tight.
JG, what do you think? Jackson Arnold did pretty good right there.
You see it? Nah, it's fire. Listen, I like it. I like it. It's always one, right? Every single football season, you're always going to see one dance, and then in about 3 weeks, it's going to be something else. They all get them from TikTok. It's all TikTok.
It is.
It's all TikTok.
It is.
They love it. They probably got 100,000 likes on it, every single one of them. See,
I know.
Syracuse throwing
Syracuse.
it, Alex. Oh, man. He was
Syracuse gonna be
throwing it.
yeah, they're gonna be doing a lot of those when we beat Clemson this weekend.
They're gonna be... I hope I see my boy Angeli doing
That's
it.
good stuff. That's good stuff.
I'm doing it too.
That's good stuff. All right, guys. The EA Sports college football game is over. We're done as well, talking the latest in the world of college football. That fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company. Check them out, 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. A craft brewery there in Jersey City, producing ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and literally the best atmosphere. Shout out to Donna and the good folks there at 902 Brewing. Curated good times, made it in Jersey City. Got a spacious tap room. They host a variety of events, and they also have the beautiful rooftop, man. The summertime here in the tri-state area is awesome, overlooking Lower Manhattan. It's a great setting there. Got some 20 different varieties of ales and lagers there. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. All right, welcome back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They're the ones that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. They're really CBS Sports ISG college football, folks. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. On the platforms here, we come to you on NESN Nation of being Sports Channel Players TV in the Black Network. We talked to ladies in the world of college football. Also had a Madden game or a college football game going on at the exact same time. They're playing for cash and prizes, and that winner is that guy at the very right-hand corner of the screen, OG2K. OG, what was it like playing with Auburn, a team you probably would never play with unless you're doing this show here on ISG College Football, but you had Jackson Arnold looking good, man. What was working for you?
Appreciate it. Yeah, I had the two receivers they have takeoff, which means they get off the line really quick. So I'm really able to put them on any route, and they get, past every linebacker and DB really quick.
Yeah. How are you able to slow down John Mateer? He's the leading Heisman Trophy candidate right now, but you just shut him down in EA Sports College Football 26.
I was just able to contain him in the pocket most of the time, and then try and take away all of his first reads, and then if something happens from there, whatever. But I wanted to take away everything early, everything short.
Can you wham in a circle? Can you hit the Celly, the Metro Boomin? Take me through there.
How do you do it? Yeah.
Come on.
He's throwing the lasso. Do it one more time. OG. Yeah, throw that. He's throwing his lasso. We gotta have post game celebrations on here.
Oh my God.
It's a lasso. Is he a cowboy? Like,
That was good. That was good.
You just, dude, I'm in stitches over here, OG. That was one more time, OG, for the audience before we get out of here. Why is it so long?
Last time, come on, no. For you being 150-1, throw that lasso one more time. Yeah.
Yo, what was that? Oh, that was so good. OG2K. Metro Boomin would be very, very proud right now. I've got a tear in my eye. Holy cow. Good job, OG2K, man. You are the king of the hill. You'll still be on, and we'll see you next week. Man, you're running Madden and college football. Also, so we'll see you next week, guys. We want to be like OG2K as I wipe my tear here. You can sign up now, ages 13 and up, all online. You can cash in on other prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now at theisgshow.com/CFB. Once again, join us now at theisgshow.com/CFB. Guys, who want to wear some of these t-shirts, get some of our official merchandise, authentic ISG merch here. Orders over $75, you get free shipping there. You can go now, ISG Show, theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, for merch, t-shirt, $29, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, this post-game show brought to our good friends at Uno Pizza and Grill, located right here in Clifton, New Jersey. They invented deep dish pizzas, 1943. Drew their inspiration and their identity from their origins there in the Chi. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve more than pizza, pasta, steaks, seafoods, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and also vegetarian dishes. Shout out to the good folks at unos.com. All right, it's been a great show, guys. Before we get out of here, Larry Locke's here. 4 games here, the 3 ranked games, and also the Sunshine State battle. Auburn at Oklahoma, give me the Sooners. Boomer there. Florida at Miami, I'm taking the U. Canes are dynamite. Texas Tech and Utah, Big 12, big matchup. I think Utah's a more physical team, better defense. Give me the Utes there. Illinois at IU. This is a tough one, man. The one road team that wins this weekend, these 4 games, give me the Fighting Illini. They get the win there against the Fighting Kurt Signettis at IU. My cousin who played in Indiana will probably be mad at me right now. Cleo, don't worry about it, man. You'll be all right. So that's those are the 4 games that I'm picking this week. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Thanks to OG2K, our current King of the Hill, Alex Sims, beautiful face there, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, currently working at NESN. She's a silent reporter for the Indoor Football League team, the Massachusetts Pirates there. There's Jarrett Guarantano, hat to the back. Former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Falls got UAB this weekend. They're going to win by 50. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. See you later this week for ISG basketball. And that'll be it, guys. Have a great week and a great weekend. Enjoy the college football.